Hello my student, long time to see. Nice to meet you again. And welcome to my channel, Wista Wardana. My name is Mr. Agus. Today, I would like to explain you about temperature. So, this is the mathematics learning video about temperature. Before I continue the lesson, please support me by subscribe this channel. It will make me to make mathematics learning video more and more. So, listen to this video carefully. If you have question, you can write your question in the comment column.
Okay, let's start to the topic. So, like I told you before, our topic today is about temperature for grade 5. Did you know how to measure temperature? What is the tool that you can use to measure temperature? Or sometimes, if you get fever, what is the tool that you can know your temperature of your body? Yeah, alright. The tool that we can use to measure temperature is thermometer. The familiar thermometer is Celsius thermometer, but you have to know there is no Celsius only to measure temperature. We have 4 thermometers that we can use to measure temperature. So, let's learn about kind of thermometer. The first one is we call Reaumur thermometer. The second one is Celsius thermometer, which is very familiar for you because almost doctor using Celsius thermometer to measure the temperature of the patient. The third one is Fahrenheit thermometer. And the last one is Kelvin thermometer. In the math book, the topic about temperature consists about 2 thermometers only, Celsius and Fahrenheit. But I think you are ready to learn about 4 kinds of thermometer. The idea to learn about 4 thermometers is similar, so that I would like to explain the whole thermometer that we can use to measure the temperature. And then you have to know what is the differentiation around whole thermometer. Let's see the table. So in this case we have 4 thermometers here, and every thermometer has different scale. For example, we have the first thermometer that we call Reaumur thermometer. The Reaumur thermometer has 0 until 80 degree of Reaumur scale. This is different with the other one, like Celsius, Fahrenheit, and Kelvin. In Celsius thermometer, we already know the scale of Celsius thermometer starts from 0 degree until 100 degree. Fahrenheit thermometer has scale between 32 degree until 212 degree. And the last one is Kelvin thermometer. Kelvin thermometer has different scale also. So Kelvin thermometer start from 273 degree until 373 degree. So remember this one. This is very important for you. You have to know the scale of them, because every thermometer has different scale. And water freeze at 0 degree for Reaumur Celsius and Celsius thermometer. And then for Fahrenheit thermometer, we have water freeze at 32 degree. And in the Kelvin thermometer, we have water freeze at 273 degree. So this is the value when you have water freeze. And then water boils at 80 degree for Reaumur thermometer, 100 degree for Celsius thermometer, 212 degree for Fahrenheit thermometer, and 373 degree for Kelvin thermometer. Yeah, and then let's continue to the proportion. Every thermometer has different proportion also. So for Reaumur thermometer, the proportion is 4. The Celsius thermometer, the proportion is 5. The Fahrenheit thermometer, the proportion is 9. And Kelvin thermometer, the proportion is 5 also, similar like Celsius. And then the focus is about how to change the value in the Reaumur thermometer or the other thermometer, and we want to convert it into the other thermometer. Let's continue. So the first one is about how to convert from Reaumur thermometer into others. So we want to change the value in the Reaumur thermometer into Celsius thermometer, Kelvin thermometer, and Fahrenheit thermometer. Let's try some example. In this example, we have the temperature is 20 degree of Reaumur. Then, how to convert it into Celsius thermometer, Fahrenheit thermometer, and Kelvin thermometer? So, look at this one. This is the solution. In the solution, we have the solution like this. Look at the fraction in this case. We have 5/4. Do you know where is the 5/4 come? 5/4 come from their proportion. If you want to change the Reaumur thermometer, the value in Reaumur thermometer into Celsius thermometer, you have to use this proportion 5/4. Celsius proportion put in the numerator and Reaumur proportion put as denominator, and then multiply by the value of Reaumur temperature. So you have 5/4 times 20 degree of Reaumur thermometer equal to 5 times 5 degree, and the answer is 25 degree of Celsius thermometer. Do you understand? Let's move to the second one. How to convert Reaumur thermometer into Fahrenheit thermometer. Look at the second one. We have 9/4 here. We have 9/4 from the proportion of Fahrenheit and Reaumur. So, if you want to change into Fahrenheit, you have to use the Fahrenheit proportion and put it into numerator place, and then the Reaumur proportion, put it into denominator place. So we have 9/4 here. And then multiply by 20 degree of Reaumur thermometer plus 32 degree of Fahrenheit thermometer. Why did you adding by 32 degree? Because between Reaumur and Fahrenheit, they have different lowest value. The lowest value in Reaumur is 0 degree, but the lowest value in Fahrenheit thermometer is 32 degree. So that's why you have to adding by 32 degree. And then the answer will be like this. 9/4 multiplied by 20 degree plus 32 degree equal to 9 times 5 plus 32. This is about simplification, and all of you already know how to answer this one. You have to perform multiplication first before addition. So 9 times 5 equal to 45, and then plus 32 equal to 77 degree Fahrenheit thermometer. Move to the other one. Look at this one. We have 5/4 again. Why? Because the proportion of Kelvin thermometer is same like Celsius thermometer. The proportion of Kelvin thermometer is 5. So you have to put 5 as numerator. And the proportion of the Reaumur become denominator. Multiply by 20 degree of Reaumur thermometer, and then adding them by 273. Why? Like the second one or the second example. We know between Reaumur thermometer and Kelvin thermometer, we have the differentiation about them. In Reaumur thermometer, the lowest value is 0 degree, but in Kelvin thermometer, the lowest value is 273 degree. So you have to adding every value in Reaumur thermometer by 273 if you want to get the value in Kelvin thermometer. So the answer is 5/4 times 20 plus 273. And then after that you have 5 times 5 plus 273. Back in the concept of simplification, and you got the result is 298 degree of Kelvin thermometer. Okay, let's continue. Continue to convert from Celsius thermometer into others. So, suppose we have same question, but the start is 20 degree of Celsius thermometer, and we want to change it into Reaumur thermometer, Fahrenheit thermometer, and Kelvin thermometer. The way to get the answer is similar like before, but the differentiation is about the fraction that you use in the solution, because the fraction is different with the solution before. The fraction depend on from Celsius thermometer into Reaumur thermometer, it will be 4 per 5. But if from Reaumur thermometer into Celsius thermometer, it will be 5 per 4. So let's check this one. We have the started value from Celsius. So the proportion of Celsius become denominator and proportion of Reaumur become numerator, and then multiply by 20 degree. So you have 4 per 5 multiplied by 20 degree equal to 4 times 4 degree, and the answer is 16 degree of Reaumur. So this is equivalent with 20 degree of Celsius. How about the second one? Yes, we want to change into Fahrenheit thermometer. So the proportion of Fahrenheit thermometer become numerator in this case, and the denominator is the proportion of Celsius thermometer, and then multiply by 20 plus 32. Why did you do adding by 32? Because, like I told you before, the lowest value of the Fahrenheit and the lowest value of the Celsius thermometer is different. In Celsius thermometer, the lowest value is 0 degree, but in Fahrenheit thermometer, the lowest value is 32 degree. That's why you have to adding by 32 degree. From 0 to 32, you have to adding by 32. And then the answer will be 9 per 5 times 20 degree plus 32 degree. And then you have 9 times 4 plus 32. This is about simplification again, and I know you can answer it. The answer is 68 degree of Fahrenheit. Okay, next, how to change the Celsius thermometer into Kelvin thermometer. The answer is like this. The proportion of Kelvin and Celsius is same. So we have to write 5 per 5, but 5 per 5 equal to 1. So no need to write the fraction like this. You can use this one. 20 degree plus 273 degree. Because you know the lowest value of Celsius thermometer is 0, and the lowest value of Kelvin thermometer is 273. So you have to adding the answer by 273. So 20 degree of Celsius thermometer will be 293 degree of Kelvin thermometer. Okay, next convert the value of Fahrenheit thermometer into others. Suppose the measure of temperature is 122 degree of Fahrenheit thermometer. Then, if we want to convert it into Reaumur thermometer, Celsius thermometer, and Kelvin thermometer, we know the starting point is from 122 degree of Fahrenheit. So, it means the fraction has 9 as denominator for all answer. Let's check. This is the first one. To find the Reaumur thermometer, we have fraction 4 per 9. 4 as the proportion of Reaumur thermometer and 9 is the proportion of Fahrenheit thermometer. 4 per 9 multiplied by 122 degree minus 32 degree. So we have different thing here. In the last example or previous example, we have adding by 32, but in this case, we have subtract by 32. Why? Because from Fahrenheit thermometer into Reaumur thermometer, we know the lowest value of them is different. So from Fahrenheit thermometer, which is has 32 degree as the lowest value, change into Reaumur thermometer, which has 0 as the lowest value. That's why from 32 to 0, we have to subtract by 32. And you have to do it first before you multiply by 4 per 9. That's why you have to put bracket in this case. So the question will be like this. Sorry, the answer will be like this. 4 per 9 times 122 degree minus 32 degree equal to 4 per 9 times 90 degree. And the answer is 4 times 10 equal to 40 degree of Reaumur thermometer. So 122 degree of Fahrenheit equal to 40 degree of Reaumur thermometer. So continue to how to convert the measure of temperature is 122 degree Fahrenheit thermometer into Celsius thermometer. The fraction will be like this, 5 per 9. We have 5 per 9 because we want to change into Celsius thermometer, and the Celsius thermometer proportion of Celsius thermometer is 5, and put it as numerator, and the denominator is still 9. And then you have to subtract the value before you multiply by the fraction 5 per 9, because they have different lowest value. In Celsius thermometer, we have 0 degree as the lowest value, and the lowest value of Fahrenheit thermometer is 32. So you have to subtract by 32, since you know we want to change from Fahrenheit into Celsius, or from 32 degree into 0 degree. That's why you have to subtract by 32. And then it will be like this, 5 per 9 equal times 90. 5 per 9 times 20 equal to 5 times 10. And the answer is 50 degree of Celsius thermometer. This is the similar value with 122 degree of Fahrenheit. And the last one is you write the value of 122 degree of Fahrenheit thermometer into Kelvin thermometer. The started is similar like Celsius thermometer. We have 5 per 9 because the proportion of Celsius thermometer is similar with Kelvin thermometer, and then subtract by 32 and you will get similar like Celsius thermometer. But the difference is about adding by 273, because we have different lowest value again. In Fahrenheit thermometer, we have 32 degree as the lowest value, but in Kelvin thermometer, we have 273 degree in Kelvin thermometer. So, from 32 change into 0. That's why you have to subtract by 32. And then from 0 to 273, you have to adding by 273. That's why you have to put 273. And then the answer will be like this: 5 per 9 times 90 degree plus 273. This is about simplification. And then the answer is 5 times 10 plus 273, or we got 323 degree of Kelvin thermometer. Okay, this is the last case. How to convert from Kelvin thermometer into others. Suppose the measure of temperature is 333 degree of Kelvin thermometer, then convert it into Reaumur thermometer, Celsius thermometer, and Fahrenheit thermometer. The solution is, if you want to change it into Reaumur thermometer, the fraction will be like this, 4 per 5. Why? Because we know the proportion of Kelvin thermometer is 5 and proportion of Reaumur thermometer is 4. And you have to put the proportion of Reaumur as the numerator and proportion of Kelvin as the denominator, multiply by, in the bracket, 333 degree minus 273. Why? Same like before, I already told you, we have different lowest value between Reaumur thermometer and Kelvin thermometer. We know in Reaumur thermometer we have 0 as the lowest value in Reaumur thermometer, and we have 273 degree as the lowest value in Kelvin thermometer. So you have to subtract it. You want to change from Kelvin thermometer into Reaumur thermometer, and from 273 as the lowest value into 0 as the lowest value. So from 273 become 0, you have to subtract it by 273. That's why you have to subtract by 73 first. So 333 subtract by 273 equal to 60. And then multiply 60 by 4 per 5, you will get 48 degree of Reaumur thermometer. And 48 degree of Reaumur thermometer is equal to 333 degree of Kelvin thermometer. And then if you want to convert it into Celsius thermometer, because the Celsius thermometer and the Kelvin thermometer has same proportion, you can continue to subtraction only. You have to subtract 333 minus 273. You already know the reason. I would not want to explain it again. And then 333 minus 273 equal to 60 degree, and 60 degree of Celsius thermometer equal to 333 degree of Kelvin thermometer. And the last one is about how to convert 333 degree of Kelvin thermometer into Fahrenheit thermometer. And we have to put the proportion of Fahrenheit thermometer as numerator and proportion of Kelvin thermometer as denominator. So it will be like this. We have 9 per 5. Multiply by 333 degree minus 273 degree. And then plus 32. Why? Okay. Because we want to change it into Fahrenheit thermometer, you have to change the lowest value of them first. In Kelvin thermometer, we already know the lowest value of the Kelvin thermometer is 273. change it into zero verse. So you have to put minus 273. And then we from 0 become 32 as the lowest value in Fahrenheit thermometer. You have to adding by 32. That's why we have subtraction in the bracket and then adding by 32 after the bracket. So it will be 9 per 5 times in the bracket 333 minus 273 close bracket plus 32 degree. So the answer is 9 per 5 times 60 degree plus 32 degree equal to 9 per 12 plus 32 degree, or we got 140 degree of Fahrenheit thermometer. Do you understand? Let's continue. Okay. I would like to give you another example again. This is one example again for you. Let's answer it together. The temperature of a hot water is 60 degrees of Celsius. It is equal to blah 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 degree of Fahrenheit thermometer. So you have to change from 60 degrees Celsius into Fahrenheit thermometer. The answer is like this. So the fraction is 9 per 5. Why? Because we have starting point from Celsius, and the starting point means the proportion of it become denominator, and the question is about how to change into Fahrenheit thermometer, and Fahrenheit proportion become numerator. Multiply by 60 degree. Okay, 60 degree. And then we already know between Fahrenheit thermometer and Celsius thermometer, they have different lowest value. The lowest value of Celsius thermometer is 0, and the lowest value of Fahrenheit thermometer is 32. So from 0 to 32, you have to adding by 32 degree. Yes. So the answer will be like this. You have to do like this. 60 and 5, both of them divided by 5. This is 1 and this is 12. And then the answer will be 9 times 12 plus 32. 9 times 12 degree plus 32 degree. We know 9 times 12 equal to 108 degree plus 32 degree. So the answer is 140 degree of Fahrenheit thermometer. Okay, I hope you understand about my explanation, and if you have question, you can write your question in the comment column. And then we already arrived in the summary. Okay, this is the summary, but I think all of you already know about the first table, and I just make the whole explanation into another table again, and like this one from Reaumur thermometer into Celsius thermometer. The formula will be 5 per 4 times R, or R we call the degree of Reaumur. And then from Reaumur to Fahrenheit, the formula will be 9 per 4 times R plus 32 degree. And from Reaumur to Kelvin, the formula will be 5 per 4 times R plus 273 degree. From Celsius to Reaumur, it will be 4 per 5 times Celsius degree. And from Celsius to Fahrenheit, it will be 9 per 5 times Celsius degree plus 32 degree. And from Celsius into Kelvin, you have to adding Celsius degree by 273 degree. From Fahrenheit thermometer into Reaumur thermometer, the formula will be 4 per 9 times Fahrenheit degree minus 32 degree. And from Fahrenheit thermometer into Celsius thermometer, we have the formula 5 per 9 times Fahrenheit degree minus 32 degree. And from Fahrenheit thermometer into Kelvin thermometer, we have the formula 5 per 9 times Fahrenheit degree minus 32 degree in the bracket, and then adding them by 273 degree. And the last one, if you want to change Kelvin thermometer into Reaumur thermometer, we have the formula like 4 per 5 times Kelvin degree minus 273 degree. If you want to change Kelvin thermometer into Celsius thermometer, you just to subtract the value in Kelvin thermometer by 273 degree. And then if you want to change from Kelvin thermometer into Fahrenheit thermometer, the formula will be 9 per 5 times Kelvin degree minus 273 degree in the bracket, and then adding them by 32 degree. Okay, I think that's all my explanation about temperature. I hope you understand about my explanation. Like I told you, if you have questions, you can write your question in the comment column. Don't forget to study hard at home, because we are close with the monthly test. Thank you for your attention, and see you again with me in the next video. Bye!